I technically started filming this video last night. I did my nails with the new stickers that I got. I cut them really short, so they probably don't look the best right now. They are definitely meant for like longer nails, but I still think they're cute. I think the camera isn't really picking them up, but yeah, I think they're cute and I really like them. Actually, let me prop you up better. My voice is still a bit groggy, but I tried waking up a bit earlier today. By the way, it's Monday and I don't think I've ever started a vlog from a Monday, but I'm gonna try to post this on Sunday this week, because most of the time I extend it to kind of like a bi-weekly, so I film for 2 weeks and then I kind of take the third week to kind of edit slowly. But I thought I would try this out. Yeah, it's Monday and I think it's currently like almost 9:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready for uni, so it's not going to be my usual uni routine. I usually wake up way earlier and I get the train at around 8 AM, but today I have different classes and they're scheduled a bit differently. Yeah, it looks pretty gloomy outside. Hopefully the weather will pick up so I can actually leave the house for once this week. But other than that, I kind of just wanted to talk about what I'll get up to this week. I want to get the shop prep ready. I'm going to be doing printing today, hopefully. What else? I have a lace workshop that I'll be going to probably Thursday, and then maybe if I have time on Thursday, then also I can pop to the shop that sells secondhand yarn and all of that kind of stuff I get from, that I have like right in front of me actually. But yes, what else? Oh, and I'm also hoping to go to a car boot sale this weekend. So, because yesterday I was going to go, but there was a half marathon, so they cancelled it. So hopefully I can go this weekend. I think that's it. I don't have too much going on this week. It's kind of a chill week. It was just previously the week before, you know, that time of the month, and that's usually kind of rough for me. I'm a lot more sensitive, not that you need to know that, but I am a lot more irritable, all of that stuff. It's just not the best time, and then when my period comes, it's usually like pretty bad. So I kind of want to leave that window open for just kind of chilling and giving myself a little bit of grace. Yeah, and then the things that I need to do is I need to get done at least like 30% of my coursework. And by that I mean I actually need to put in effort to start it, because I am very behind. I need to get on with the chores as well this week, most likely. Just keeping up with chores, the usual. I have a bunch of clothes I need to put away, dishes and meal preps, all of that stuff. What I want to do is I want to get on with more crochet. I want to do more stuff. Kind of finished this set that I have here, like these keychains. I think the first one that I did was actually better than the second one. I think I didn't add enough of these on the bottom, so they're kind of sparse, but I don't know, maybe it's not too noticeable. I feel like the top is okay. It looks alright, to be honest, like for the most part. But yeah, so I finished like the cakes and stuff, but maybe I might want to do some more like toy-based things. I started off with this sandwich, which looks cute. I think it looks really cute. I think I want to add more to it and maybe make more actual sandwiches, because at the moment it's just like one big sandwich, but I thought maybe if it was like a kid using it, then they'd want to make more than one, because there's quite a lot of like stuff in it. So yeah, I think I will be making probably more of that. My voice is finally getting back to it, thankfully. What else do I want to do this week? I want to draw. I definitely want to draw more. I want to design more stickers, traditional drawing and iPad drawing. That's what I want to get done. I think that's it. I think that's what will be going on this week. We'll see how it goes. If any of these things actually happen or if they get done, we'll see, I guess. is Wednesday today and I have a couple of things to do on my to-do list. Yesterday I tried to send off a package because somebody ordered from my shop, so thank you. My throat is so dry, but I tried to send it off and I thought that I would be able to, since it's like an every delivery. I did the every because you get tracking. I realized that with Royal Mail you only get tracking if you pay for it, right? I don't know. I'm still new to this. Like, I'm still figuring it out. Like, if somebody knows about Etsy, maybe I just haven't. Also, ignore like my really messy face, like I haven't even done my skincare yet. But if anyone knows how to calculate the Etsy fees when it comes to delivery, my current delivery is at 165, 162 for delivering within the UK. If that, I think that's I believe that's standard or first class. I think that's first class Royal Mail. And then I have an international, which is 420. But on Etsy, you have to add, I know Etsy likes to, there is a calculator, but it only shows up as the FedEx, UPS and some other company, and it calculates, oh, how much you need to wear your item, and then if somebody buys an additional item, how much would that be, and then, you know, destination, customs, all of that. But it only does for the US, so it shows up as that. But I like to use either Royal Mail and obviously Every, but I haven't really tried anything else. If anybody has any tips or like where to look, I'd love to know, because currently somebody purchases an order and it will show up as somebody's purchase, they've purchased the standard delivery, it's international, so somebody paid £420, which would be equivalent to maybe just under $6, I'm not sure. And then when I go to make the label on Etsy, it will show me, like I do like a large letter, I weigh it and it's like less than, it's like 0.5, it's probably like, yeah, it's about 50 grams maybe, not even. And I put all the measurements in and I put all the weights and all that stuff. And then it all automatically calculates and it comes out to like 10, 12 pounds for a delivery. So I get really, I don't know, I get really confused. I've tried to research it, but it always comes up as the US. So I don't know how to calculate it. I just kind of go on the Royal Mail website and I put in how much for international tracked, or international signed, or just home delivery first, second, and that's what I do. But I know that's not correct because you have to obviously add in the size and what's in the parcel and the weight, all of that jazz. So I don't know, I need to still figure that out. At the moment it is what it is, but yesterday the reason why I couldn't send it was because the closest shop to me, you can send and receive packages through that shop, has closed down. Not the shop, but just the option to do it. And I mean, it's fine because the next shop was like just up the road 10 minutes, so it was fine. It's still not that far away, but I still couldn't print it because I'd already made a label, and it says that in order to be able to print at the shop, you need a QR code or a 6-digit code, and in order to do that, you need to book it through the Every website. So yeah, unfortunately Etsy doesn't do that, so I don't have a code. I've just asked my boyfriend to print it off at his university because he's there today. So hopefully that will be all good and I can send it off. Other than that, I'm planning to do a bit of homework today. I haven't got into it yesterday. I just procrastinated again yesterday. I don't know. I got really into drawing though, so I did quite a few designs and drawings and stuff, but I do also want a lino print. I have some lino, like the rubber lino that you get from like a craft shop. I've been wanting to do some lino printing for the past couple of weeks. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been drawing and doing crochet mostly. But on that note, actually, I found something out, I think, the other day that actually I might not be able to do anymore. So the crochet sandwich that I've been working on as like a children's toy, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to actually label it as a children's toy. The reason for that is that I found out something called a CE, I think, certificate or something like that. So if you're planning on selling children's toys, for example, like crochet, you have to have a certificate for that, and which I didn't know. You know, nobody told me about that. I found out by accident. I was just looking through just some random like food inspired crochet, and I stumbled upon the video of somebody saying that they can't put their crochet work as children's toys because they don't have a CE certificate. I don't know too much about that. I don't even know if that's real, but it sounds quite real, and it makes sense after I looked into it, because basically before you put out children's toys, you need to have a certificate which states that you have tested the safety of it. Now you might think, well, it's just crochet, like it's just some material, like, but it's still flammable. It could still catch fire. So, you know, some of the pieces are quite small, so people, like, if you leave a kid, he might not know, so they might ingest it. Could be a choking hazard, you know, so I actually don't think I will be able to. Now, because I've gone quite far and I've basically finished it now, I finished crocheting the extra sandwiches on the train. I think I'm planning to maybe sell it as not a children's toy anymore, but maybe a collectible, or maybe make a label for it, like, oh, please, you know, this is recycled crochet yarn. The actual yarn material is unknown. I don't know. I mean, some of it could be acrylic, some of it could be cotton, you know, they are still flammable, it's still fabric. So I'll have to put a note just saying that, hey, look, don't leave your kid alone when you're playing with this. Don't put it next to fire, candles, keep it away. Keep away from small children. Don't give it to babies. They'll put everything in their mouths, so don't do that. But, you know, I think it's quite self-explanatory things, but obviously as a seller, you have to disclose them. It's just protocol, I think. Like, you never know. I mean, okay, well, my phone ran out of storage, so I had to just quickly get rid of some stuff. But like I was saying, the toy, I will probably sell it as just a collectible, and if anybody does want to purchase it, because I am only planning to sell this as a one-off. I just want to try it. I've never tried making children's toys. I've never really had the interest to in the past. I just really like to crochet food at the moment, so I thought, why not make like a little bigger piece than all the smaller ones I have. And since I'm only selling this at the art market that I'll be doing next month, which is the 5th of April, I have a market coming up 5th of April at Firstsite from 10 till 3 p.m. I need to go soon because it's already 2 p.m. and it's nice weather outside today, so I want to take advantage and go to the shops because I want to get new slippers. My slippers currently are fine, but they're for winter. They're too warm, so I want to get some sliders for the house, and I'll be out anyway because I need to send the parcel. But as I was saying, the market I'll be doing, I'll put more info in the description if you're interested and you're around to come and see me. Then there'll be also loads of other artisans there. So yeah, good times. So if anybody does want to buy that one-off toy collectible sandwich thing, I will just speak to them personally and say, listen, if you want to use this as a children's toy, do it at your own risk. It is flammable. The yarn source is unknown. So, you know, if your child has some sort of sensory issues with certain types of yarns, be wary of that. I'm telling you right now. And yeah, I'll just let them know if they want to use it with their children to supervise them and all the other details like the yarn type and all of that. So yeah, I'm not planning on selling it online, so I think it should be okay. And if not, it's fine, I'll just have it myself. Like, it's okay, it's still a cool piece, I think. Or if not, I'll just make keychains out of the little pieces and I'm sure it'll still be fine. I think that's it for the day. I think I'm planning to also probably edit this video if I get the chance a little bit. My main priority today is to just send the Etsy parcel, do my homework, and yeah, edit this video. The lino printing and other things I'll do if I have time, but we'll see. morning. It's Thursday now, and I actually didn't plan on talking this much in this vlog, to be honest, but I just wanted to maybe do a little get ready with me, because I'm getting ready to go to the lace art social today. Last week I went to the lace making workshop and I started making a piece, but I actually didn't finish it in time. So the lovely lady that was running the workshop, she said she could keep the lace pillow for me until this week so that I can finish it at the cafe, because it's like an art social thing where you just go and you just kind of make art with other people. In this case it's like lace making or knitting, crochet and things like that. But I don't have too much time, but I thought I'd do a little get ready with me, and I'm going kind of casual. I'm just wearing a hoodie and I'm not doing any makeup or anything like that, because I'm not actually like a makeup person. I don't wear makeup. If you know me, then you know that I've never worn makeup, mainly because of my skin condition. My skin is very sensitive, but over the years I've kind of developed what I like, and so I'm planning on doing a little invisible makeup, if that makes sense. When I mean invisible, I mean like literally a bit of gloss and like colourless mascara. You might be wondering why I do that, to be honest, or maybe not, I don't care. I slept pretty bad last night. Yeah, I had a bit of insomnia. I also took a nap, which is really bad. Yesterday I took a bad nap, and that's not something I usually do, but it happened and I kind of skipped most of the night. So I did get some editing done until my laptop decided to start overheating, and I ended up cutting out these stickers. I don't have a Cricut, I think that's what it's called, a Cricut, a circuit cutter, where like you make your own stickers. I don't have that, unfortunately. I don't even have the space for that at the moment, so I don't think I'll be investing in one anytime soon. I do get my stickers from a sticker like manufacturer called Vograce. So they have really good deals most of the time, and I mean the sticker quality is really good. I like it from there. And also you can put like the specific amount that you want, because most manufacturing websites, they have like a set amount that you have to get, and obviously I don't have like a massive audience right now, so there's no point in me buying 50 stickers, because I know that's not going to sell, and I'm just going to have like an overflow of stuff. I'm just going to have an overflow of inventory, and I just don't want that, because I want to keep making new stuff and I want to kind of keep it going. Anyways, enough chit chat. I thought I could also do like a bit of inner corners, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been reading, because this year I've set a goal for myself to read at least 12 books, and I'm currently doing okay. I'm reading my third book of the year, which is nice because it's the third month, obviously, but it's going kind of slow because the book I'm reading, I'm still kind of unsure if I like it or not, but I'm like 30 chapters in, so I think it has like 50 odd chapters. It's this one, Jade City. It's this book here by Fonda Lee, and I'm pretty sure it's quite known because it's like a bestseller. It had like an award. It's been published for a bit, and I've been reading it on audiobook, so maybe that is why I haven't really been enjoying it, because the audiobook it's being read by a man. And I don't want to sound like one of those people, but I genuinely don't know what it is. I feel like when a book is being read by a man, I just don't enjoy it as much. I don't know. I don't know. I tend to sort of zone out a lot of the time, and then I kind of miss half the story, have to rewind back. So maybe that's why. But I mean, I am enjoying the story a bit more now, and I will finish it, definitely. Yeah, it's just that, I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of the person who is reading it. Yesterday when I went to the shops, I actually got a few things, mainly snacks, because actually I didn't find any slippers. Sadly, I didn't find any slippers, but what I did get was these two things here. got this little like snapper thing because I do a lot of crochet and I'm taking some crochet with me today. I feel like this will be helpful, and also because I've been using my crochet needles to do bookbinding, I broke pretty much almost all of them, so I got some new ones. And if you know crochet or bookbinding or whatever, you know that you need to use these like really thick ones. Yeah, there are a couple of P, so I got them. And also I forgot to say, the other week I ordered a bag, this one, from Vinted, and I thought it was really cool. It's got like this arch here that's kind of slanted, but I still need to clean it though. It's vegan leather, so I thought, and it was on Vinted, it was quite a lot discounted, but I've been waiting to find the right bag, and this one's really nice. I'm also on the lookout for a bigger bag, but because currently I like using my backpack when I go to uni because I have a lot of stuff, but sometimes it just looks a bit awkward. If I'm wearing like an outfit and I'm just wearing a backpack, it looks really awkward, and also it's kind of falling apart. So, and I don't know, I don't plan on getting a new backpack because I kind of do want to still use this one. Backpacks are like really expensive nowadays. Yeah, I just don't really want to spend that right now, like 50 quid on a bag right now. I am on the lookout for kind of like a tote bag-ish bag because I don't have any bags when I go out. I have one that goes across, kind of across, but I don't have any other ones, so I thought this one would be nice. And then a nice tote bag, because my tote bags are all beige, like tote bags, you know, they come in beige, and I don't have any that would go with my outfits because most of the time I wear dark clothing. Beige stands out a lot and it's fine most of the time, but I do want something else as well to kind of go with it. So yeah, that's that. And right, let's get ready to go. yesterday, I got a couple of things which I wasn't planning on getting, but technically I was looking for them. I ended up going to the lace workshop, which was really good. I finished my piece, which was nice, and I want to implement it into my uni work, so I got a few things for that. I got in a brief last month to do a design for change, which is my module, and we basically have to create something that is contributing to the change of design and making an impact. So it's about sustainability, anything you can think of in that realm. My uni has given me creative freedom when it comes to what project I want to take, and I've decided to do it on mold, which might not sound that exciting, but I mean, in the scopes of graphic design, I was kind of like thinking of things to propose, and the only thing that I could really think that kind of excited me was mold. And what I mean by that is sort of like these infographics, posters, leaflets, and educational purposes, because I feel like a lot of houses obviously in the UK have mold problems and flooding, leakage, whatever. UK is very damp. A lot of houses have this problem, and I've had this problem for years now, since moving around accommodation, and I found the same problem is that the landlords or the agencies don't really take accountability for it and just raising awareness for it. Basically, that's what my project is about. My design is to hopefully create something that people can take away from. Basically, I want to integrate what I've been making outside of uni into uni with lace making, and I thought, why not kind of integrate that into graphic design and maybe make some patterns, and so that maybe I can make something that appeals to people and they will actually take interest in it to learn about how to get rid of mold without risking their health and things like that. So I'd been to Textile Collective and I picked up a few pieces from there because they trying to be more sustainable, so they are recycling different types of yarns and textile based things, materials. Honestly, anything crafty, I've seen loads of things there. So I picked up a couple of colors basically of different types of yarn. This one, like these, and they're all different like materials and textures and all of that. The reason why I did that was because I want to make something that resembles a petri dish on these like embroidery hoops. I'm not planning to do embroidery specifically. I'm planning to mix a little bit of lace making and also crochet and things like that to make it. So I got these rings, yarn types, and I got this really beautiful kind of shiny silky thread. And since making lace, I found out, you know, you need bobbins for some other intricate work. So I mean, you don't need it to make lace. You can use pegs. I've seen people use other things, just rods, sticks, but I got some bobbins. If you know about lace making or you don't, I don't know, maybe you don't. So lace making is basically this form of art, or bobbin lace making, that I've been learning through these workshops the past couple of weeks. It's basically making lace like this through these types of instruments, tools, and you see loads of people do them all over the world. It was like an art form and people would make it to earn money, and then it kind of died down due to consumerism came into the world and kind of took over, and lace was being made by machines and all of that stuff. So but the art form is kind of coming back now, and I picked it up pretty recently. Thank you, Megan, for introducing me to it, because actually the person who taught us has really gotten me into it, and that's why I want to bring it into my project. And it might not seem like they relate to each other, but if I want to make something within design for change, ideally I would love to make something that would maybe go on your walls or go anywhere that you have mold, and potentially not only look aesthetically pleasing for people to actually buy and use, but also that could probably help absorb the mold so that you can then take it off and then maybe use it in your plants or compost it or something like that for biodegradability. Yeah, so that would be kind of the outcome. That would be great if I was able to do that, but I don't have enough science knowledge for that. You need a whole team and all of that. It's just that would be like a massive project, and I only have about a month and a half left of this, so I'm thinking more on the infographic scale, but I still want to use this art form to create maybe something and maybe scan it in and use it in one of the infographics, you know, make it as a visual. I know I didn't really put in any process of how I make the lace because it can be kind of time consuming, but it's very addictive. If you want to get into lace making, then maybe I'll record the process of it at some point, but I'm sure there's loads of YouTube videos on it already. I've been on the lookout for a pastel-ish color of nail polish, and I went into the shop yesterday that sells just random like hair products, makeup, nails, all of that stuff, and I found this lovely color. I like to do my nails, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on them, you know. I'm not the type of person to go and get my nails done at a nail salon. I don't think I could sit there for that long, to be honest. That's actually the main concern other than the money. So yeah, I got this varnish. I don't know what this brand is, and then I also got this like matte one that they had. So I want to try that out. I've never tried matte nail varnish, so hopefully maybe that will look cool. I'll probably do new nails once these ones like come off. The last thing I got, this camera. If you watched my last vlog, I had like a really short clip of going into this secondhand shop and looking for cameras, specifically film cameras. I've been getting into film photography this year because in general I wanted to get back into photography, and I have access to a darkroom at my uni, so I need to take advantage of it since I'm technically paying for it. So, and I will be traveling in the next month or two. I wanted to get a film camera. Now I went into this vintage shop not really looking for anything. I just wanted to look around, to be honest, but I found the silver camera that I showed, and then behind it was this one, and it says shutter tested okay, rewind tested okay. It's just a compact camera. You wind the film here at the back, and it's a 35mm focus free. Yeah, and it shows you here how many you've got left, flash I believe, the rewind, pretty simple and standard. And I've had a camera like this. I know my mum probably had one, but I genuinely don't know where all they've gone. They might be in the garage, but that's a whole other mess that I don't want to touch. The only question is now, I'm gonna go to my photography studio technician and ask them what they think about this, because I haven't used one of these in such a long time that I've probably forgotten how they work. When I mean how they work, I mean what kind of film I need to use in them. But I'm assuming 35mm will be fine.